Happy New Year. I've come down to the boat, first chance since the new year. It's only a few days into the new year. And found the batteries are doing fine, but the tarp that was over the forward portion of the boat has pulled forward too much. So lots of light coming in the hatch right now, which is nice. It sort of brightens up the place, but that's supposed to be covered with a tarp to keep the water out, keep the water away from everything while I work on things. Trying the heater because the Admiral is supposed to come today and try to make the area as pleasant as possible. But at some point I'm going to take this off and put the battery charger on. The water's about 5 feet lower than last week, and a person just came and launched a boat. So boating on the Connecticut River in January. Oh, there they go. Oh. Hope they're ready for cold water, just in case. Got the cover back into position. I feel better about that now. Also reinforcing the tarp on the inside in some spots. The rope is chafing through a bit on the tarp. Just trying to give it a little bit of protection. The tarp should slide better over the tape. For some reason, the tarp shows very little sign of wear over this, which amazes me. So, but I'm going to tape over it anyway. Should reduce the chafing some. There's a little bit of damage on this side, not too much. That's good. Still a little bit of water in the bilge. You know, water travels from compartment to compartment under there, so it's really hard to get it all out the first shot. So there was like a, I don't know, 1/4 of an inch. So I'm going to suck that out too. Notice how much the vacuum power affects the AC power on this boat. Look at the lighting. So it's not bone dry, but I did get most of the water out of there by vacuuming out 2 of the compartments. I'm going to try to put a clamp on this. This is the intake for the manual bilge pump. It's supposed to be clamped in place, so I'm going to try to do that. Well, that was a bust. The hose clamp on the right is too big and the one on the left is too small. So I don't have something in stock that will take care of that. Not right now. I added a line over the bow, over the tarp, just trying to keep it from flapping. I'm not sure what else to do besides like put sandbags on it. Don't have any of those, so I'm going to try this. I would love one of those custom covers, but it's not in the budget. I wanted to protect these connections better so that we don't introduce any corrosion before we put them all back together and put them back on the boat. Same with this. Spotted this boat with its hatch open. I hope he just went out for lunch or something. Hope he doesn't leave it like that. Good morning. Happy Sunday morning. So right now, these are the spreaders from the mast. They have a bit of mold and algae growing on them. Going to clean those up. There's 4 of these. Actually, it cleans up pretty easily. Well, I got all the algae off of them. Need to do a little more preparation before we can paint them. Pretty sure they need paint. The bracket for the trolling motor has a peg that does not have that little metal disc on the end of it. That's where you tighten the the peg against the transom of the boat, and that disc is supposed to keep it from mashing in and making a mess, spreading the load out so that it does not compress any of the material, in our case plastic, as the peg pushes into it. So without that disc there, the peg pushes into it, and it basically damages the transom. So I wanted to find a peg for that, a new peg assembly for that bracket. So I looked online and not really finding much. I did find one finally. It was from a boat company that is closing down. So they're cleaning out their inventory. So it's not something you can return or exchange. I needed a 3/8 inch peg, and I found it. And when it came in, though, it was a 1/2 inch. It was a normal 1/2 inch. It wasn't the special 3/8 inch I was hoping for. So anyway, I have a couple of choices. I could keep looking. So far, no luck. Or I could drill out the hole to 1/2 inch, or whatever's appropriate for 1/2 inch threads, and then tap it. So then it has it's a 1/2 inch hole with whatever the thread pattern it was, and then I could put that peg in. And the thing I'm worried about is if I drill it out, it could make it weaker, and don't want that. But then again, nothing ventured, nothing gained. The whole clamp assembly is not all that expensive, not as expensive as you think it might be. So I might do it anyway. But anyway, I'm not deciding that yet. So anyway, thanks for watching this week. If you have any questions or comments or concerns or requests or anything, just leave them in the comment section. Please subscribe if you haven't. It's a way to show support for the channel, and it doesn't cost you anything. Have a good week. See you next time.